wait, I think it's
What?
May 3rd. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
There's a training that BNI offers called MSP, which stands for Member Success Program, and it goes over how to do a 60-second commercial, how to do your 10-minute presentation. So before you can actually do the 10-minute presentation, you participate in this training.
We're either going on the 11th or the 18th. I can't remember which.
Okay.
No, it's on the 11th.
Okay.
You're thinking of the 18th, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we could plug you in after Jen. That's June 11th. Not you, her. Let me know if you're comfortable. We could.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Should I do that? I'm going to put you down for June 11th. Okay. Okay, today we decided we were going to do something a little different, and we asked Matt to talk about LinkedIn and Facebook. Instead of having someone talk about themselves and their business for 10 minutes, we were going to do sort of a quick orientation. And to introduce him, are you going to introduce yourself?
I'll introduce myself.
Okay. You go for it.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
No. Keep it short, man.
I'm Matt Hosner. I'm a geek. I love. I guess I was asked to talk about social networking sites like Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and some of these other ones. Not because I have more Facebook friends than anyone else, or that I figured out how to make money off of these things. I'm just really interested in it, and I like to talk about it. And you know, if someone wants to sit down in a one-on-one kind of setting and explore what you could do for your own business, I would love to do that. Because I think to understand how we can get something out of these tools, we just have to understand what they are and work backwards from there. And really all they are is an easy way to share things about yourself with other people in your circle. I have had people ask me, should I be on Facebook? Should I do this? What's the right way to do it? And there is no right way to do it. And frankly, some of the biggest companies in the world with $million-dollar marketing departments haven't figured out how to make money on this. So why should we spend our time getting involved with Facebook? We already have so much computer stuff to do. We have so many emails to return. Do we really want to get involved in some other thing that's going to take time, take energy, and you have to decide whether or not you want to do it, because it's not like signing up for advertising. It's not spending money for a billboard. It's a conversation. It's a global conversation that you're becoming involved in. And it's something that you do have to work on every day. It is fun sometimes, but just like any other conversation, you have to think about what you have to contribute. And I think about this group. I really enjoy coming in and listening to everybody's 60-second presentations and the 10-minute ones. I picked up so much useful information, and I think that all Facebook is, it's a free social networking site. And I look around this room and we all spend a couple $100s a year and quite a bit of our time to participate in BNI. Well, Facebook is a free version of BNI that is publicly searchable, that anybody can look at. So if we're going to spend our time and money to do these commercials for ourselves and try and have other people find referrals for you, and we're going to spend money and time to do it, it does make sense that if there's a free technology-based version of BNI, which I really think in the end that's all Facebook and LinkedIn are, I think we should take advantage of it. And I think we should apply the same kinds of concepts and the same lessons that you get in the BNI training and apply it to Facebook and LinkedIn. And I'm not sure exactly the best way to do it, but I think with the collective imagination and knowledge of everybody in the room, I think that if we kind of worked on it together, that we could do some really neat things that other BNI chapters aren't doing yet, frankly. I've had a few ideas. I'm taping this conversation, not because I think it's going to be particularly fabulous or anything like that, but I'd like to have a record of it, and maybe I'll put it on YouTube, maybe I'll put some slides over it for some visual aids, maybe I'll take out the part where Sylvia threw a phone at me. we can edit and make it look however we want, and we can post it for free. And I actually think we should do this every week. I think we should tape everybody's performance. And I sure wouldn't put anything online that you weren't comfortable with yourself, but I think sometimes maybe we don't give ourselves enough credit for how interesting we are, or that there might be somebody out there that has a very specific electrical question and is looking for answers about extension cords, or, I mean, I love Anthony's discussions about garbage disposal. Right, I mean, it's hysterical. I mean, he could probably talk for 10 minutes just about garbage disposal. If you put, right, exactly. And I think that the biggest hurdle that people have to overcome with getting involved in these things is it's not the technology part of it. You don't need me to tell you how to get on Facebook or LinkedIn, because they're incredibly easy, and it's their job to make them to make it easy. You go on the site, you type in your email address, it'll search through all your contacts, find anybody that's on there, send them invitations, and suddenly you've got, 50 friends, 100 friends. I mean, we've got 20 friends right here that you all, yeah, you'll have the network set up instantly. So that's not the hard part. The hard part is getting over the idea of living in a public way, sharing things about yourself. And I think that the first kind of, and it's somewhat generational too, because if you've got teenagers or younger kids, I mean, I have a hard time with it still too, where you're going to share a photo or you're going to share something that you experienced, and I've always got this thing in my head, well, who cares about this? Should I post this?
Right.
Would anyone care? Is this relevant? And I think that if you're not sure, then maybe just try putting it out there and see what happens, because there's so much information out there, like a tax tip or something. You say, well, nobody cares about my tax tips. Like, mortgage stuff is boring, taxes are boring, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But the information is so well indexed these days that people can use the search engines to go out and look for the specific content that they want to learn about. So, would anybody watch a 5-minute video online about mortgages? Probably not for fun, but if they were referred by somebody else and they're looking for a house, and it's